Funky. Hip
All right, y'all, here we are. We back at it. This is our take. So we're going to open up. We're going to do some conversations about sports. And the one sport we're going to talk about mostly right now is basketball. So let me hit the table with the first question, and it's on the table. Will Steph Curry end his career with more rings than LeBron, Mike, Kobe, and Magic?
Damn, why we got all these people coming? Like, damn.
I'm going to say no. Are you talking about combined? That's a lot of rings. I don't think he has that many years left.
Singular.
Well,
Singular. Oh.
Well, all right, so Mike has the most out of that bunch.
Out of that
six,
bunch.
right?
Mike got six. Magic got five.
Okay.
Kobe got five.
Okay.
And LeBron got three.
And Steph has three.
Three right now.
Yeah.
He'll beat LeBron.
Okay.
That's what you got right now?
That's just he'll beat LeBron
next year.
I think, you know what's crazy? I think if we're talking about I think he's gonna either get stuck between Magic, he's either gonna get 5, or he might tie Jordan. I don't think he'll pass him.
Wow.
I say he gets no more than 5.
Yeah, I think 5 is a solid number. I think no
wow. Well, let me just throw this out there.
Yeah,
one of our followers, Bush Doctor, what's up, man?
Peace.
Want to really shout this cat out. He's been hitting us up on the comments,
definitely,
on YouTube, and he threw this question at us. So
okay,
I'm throwing it out there.
Thank
He's
you,
a big
Bush Doctor.
Warriors fan, and I'm definitely going to burst his bubble.
I know you are.
I say he's going to get his 4.
So you say one more?
One more.
One more?
That's it.
That's why I said the most 5. I see them winning again next year. But if they win one more, I won't be surprised. I also see
because I don't see this team staying together.
You know what's great about that? I don't even think it's going to be the staying together that's going to get the problem, because I think some of those guys are probably going to take less money to stay there. Clay's already talked about it, that he's happy, he's making lots of money, that he doesn't mind taking a little bit less to stay there. What I think what's going to happen is attrition gets boring. Like seriously, like we win that much. And the grind that it takes of playing all those games, all those seasons, like after a while, it's like we got 4 chips. So it's like that inner drive that you have to have when the game gets tough. You need a basket, you need a big defensive stop. I think that's what was part of Mike's greatness. Some of these guys, they got 5 and 6 rings, is that it takes a lot to win 6 championships to keep doing it, to be great year after year after year after year. So I think that might get them stuck a little bit more. They win this 4th one. You might start to see a little bit like,
I don't.
Come on, Leaf. Go ahead, man.
I can't be bored if I'm chasing greatness, right? You understand what I'm saying? If we know, like people are saying, this is one of the greatest teams ever assembled, and we know we got a chance to do something that hasn't been done in a very long time, since basically the Bulls. Like, to me, that's motivation.
But think about that, though. Jerry Krause broke that Bulls team up that could have very well won 7 or 8 championships.
And here's the difference, though.
Because of, again, that length of time trying to keep that team, they're together, war on them. It took money.
And here's the biggest thing. Krause didn't want to pay the money. Golden State's owners is like, yo, we got the bags ready. We throwing money out there to keep this going. So
but that's
it's a different mentality.
Wait, but you're talking about right now. But now what you're talking about, if you're forecasting 3 more chips, you might say, then the next 5-year span, will they still want to put that money up?
No doubt. But I'm just saying, I'm going off of man. As a player, I would want to chase that greatness. Like he's got opportunity.
Real quick, just like what their coach said, what Steve Kerr said, is like he's not coming back. He jokingly said, "I'm not coming back until like halfway." Like to the midpoint of the season, because they're not going to listen to me anyway. So that's what I mean by attrition.
Wow. No,
these guys are going to
the
guys are probably going to check out for like the regular season. At this point, means nothing to them. So they might get bumped in the second or third, the second round of the final or the Western Conference Finals by a team that chased that first seed. That that's extra hungry, that wants it more,
or want their first ring.
And wants their first ring. That's what I'm saying. So it might not be even about them like the money breaking them up.
So when do we see that happening? When do we see that team possibly knocking them out?
And that's why I was
2 years.
Yeah, but think about it. So now you got we're essentially saying Golden State is going to be the powerhouse for the next. If we're agreeing that he's going to get even close to Mike. We're saying that for the next 2 to 3 years, this team is going to be dominant, right? So we also saying that we're not sure if the rest of the guys are necessarily going to be on the team.
Yeah, because I already said I think KD's out after this.
Because we don't know if KD's going to be
Clay's
there. We know Klay is going to be there. Everybody's going to try to get, hey, I got my rings. Guess what? I can go somewhere else and win a ring, right? So
Or prove that you can go
and
somewhere
prove that I
else.
can do it on my own, or I can do it
Right.
with
You can
me
win a
being
ring.
the nucleus of the team.
Right.
So I think Steph can get to 5. I don't think he's going to get to 6.
Agree.
6 is that's a lot of rings. But if, like what you said, with Golden State shelving out that money, we don't know what the turnaround is going to be.
Or if
it's all
Steph-
about the nucleus.
Or if Steph flip it and say, okay, I see what y'all doing, and he moves to a contender that needs him to help get over the hump.
Mark will
Steph,
go
or you mean?
hey, Wyatt,
Steph.
Yo,
I'm saying
Golden
like
State fans
I'm
are
saying like in
going
2
haywire. I'm
years,
talking about
Steph
me.
leaves because he sees what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? Like
don't-
like Kyrie seen LeBron leaving a year early and was like, I'm out of here before you. Stuff like that.
I really don't think anybody sees Steph leaving Golden State.
Yeah, I kind of think he
the face
feels
dude out there,
like,
you know. He's the face
I
of
built
Golden
this,
State.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm
I
the
see him
guy
as the
here
face
and
of Golden
everything.
State.
He's a selfless dude.
I don't know, man.
He's selfless.
He's a
It all
selfless
depends. Listen, just like we talked about with Krause, right? With that team,
Good
the chips
for
can
what?
fall in one season.
Yeah.
The chips can fall down.
Yo,
All it takes is management to
San Antonio.
cross somebody,
But
and that's it.
I think with the whole Bulls thing, it was kind of different because of the egos. Phil Jackson, Crouch, button heads. I don't see, like you said, not yet.
Right.
You don't see
But
Kerr
the
and
biggest ego, Mike. When they didn't want to when Mike took that $30 million contract, that big contract that last year, he
the
did it
last
for
3
1
years.
year.
Remember
Right.
the last
But
3
each
was 1 year
year was a
contract,
1 year
and it kept
contract.
going up.
Right,
Yeah.
And then basically what they said is that we don't want to pay you no more.
And then they wanted to get rid of the
Robin?
overrated dude.
Robin,
Isn't that crazy though when you really think about that? They didn't want to pay Michael Jordan $30 million a year. He was probably worth value wise to that franchise.
$100 million.
Yes,
Easy.
and they didn't want to. They said you're the dude that's driving all this, and we don't want to pay you a percentage of what we're making.
Just
Of what
what
we're
I
making.
really don't think it was I think they didn't want to pay Phil no more, and Crouch wanted Scotty out years before that.
but what I think it is, they got full of themselves.
Yeah.
All that winning.
We could
the
figure this
chips.
out without him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of times that's what this brings. You know,
That's true.
just like we were saying,
That's true.
ego. I think ego might come into play. At the end of the day, look at Draymond. To me,
Draymond's another selfless dude.
but will it stay like that?
Yeah, we don't know. That's really the
will
key.
it see again, because it sounds good, but a lot of times we watch players that turn around and like, yo, I'm not doing this no more. I want the money.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, that's the
'Cause
one
you
thing
gotta
we
get
can't
paid.
predict. Which is the one thing but you can get. You see, I get the salary cap thing, and Clay's already talked about it. Like I said, he says I'm a very rich man. Do I want to go someplace else and possibly be the man on another team and not win as much on another team, or do I stay here and make a little bit less money? And experience this winning. So,
But he would be making a lot less money.
we're talking about a lot less.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know because we don't know
course.
what the salary cap is going to be like next year. Plus, with the
Yeah.
gambling and all that stuff, ballooning everything. So
But that's
Clay a max player?
But that's listen. Here's the thing. Not only
Might
Clay,
be.
but Dre is up.
Dre a max player?
hold on. If Draymond Green gets first team all defense,
Yeah, he-
all
he
win
gets
defensive
some
player of
type
the
of
year,
money, right?
he
He
gets super max.
That's what I'm
That's in the
saying.
contract.
But he gets Supermax from Golden State.
Right.
Yes, Supermax from Golden State.
But Golden State would have to pay him, and they don't have bird rights for him. So
Yeah, they do.
No.
He's been their player forever. Was it? Is it? Was Bird Rights is what 10 years?
10 years. He ain't had bird rights yet.
Well, I think the
That's
question
what I'm
is,
saying.
to me personally, this may throw everything off,
Oh, boy.
but I think Clay and I think Draymond are max players on Golden State.
Yes,
I don't
absolutely.
think
I
they're
agree.
max players.
They're max players wherever they go.
No, Draymond's not a max player.
Now I understand what Avery's saying.
They
I
may
agree
be
with him,
max
too.
players wherever they go by virtue of the
of
legend.
their
You know what I'm
depth.
saying?
No,
But
no
I don't know.
no.
You understand what I'm saying?
Production wise, no. I get what you're
Okay,
saying.
all right.
I think Klay
But-
could be max player production wise, but not Draymond.
On another team?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if Clay goes to the right situation, because the way he
Like
plays.
Philly?
Yeah,
Yeah, like Philly.
But no.
this is getting old, man.
But Draymond Green walking in the door to most teams, he's going to be a plus.
I'm going to disagree.
Which team
Again,
is
I'm not
gonna
saying
plus
that, Mark.
him?
What I'm saying is he a max player.
No, I got you. But
I'm going to disagree with that
what-
because
what
based off the
team?
fact that if any small GM, and we're all sports fans here, so we see the value that Draymond has for Golden State.
Right.
That's the value for Golden State when you have a Stephen Curry, you have a Klay Thompson, where you can set other shooters up. Are we talking about Draymond being a max player in Milwaukee where they don't have these kind of shooters that Golden State has?
See, but you're just looking at one aspect.
Right.
Now let's
That's
look
what
what he
we're
would bring defensively.
Exactly.
Look what he would bring as a point
rebounds,
forward.
toughness.
Okay.
The shooting works.
Yeah.
The shooting definitely works. What you're saying,
Right.
and him being in Golden State, that just helps them. Where you know what, Steph doesn't. We could run Steph off of screens, but defensively,
But his intangibles.
you see this dude. He made 3 or 4 plays on one possession by just his rotation, helping
absolutely.
people out.
I
That
give you
shit
that.
right
Just his
there.
greenness, just his toughness. He could bring a lot to a team. That's why
Do you see more production? I kind of agree with you. Do you see more production if he goes someplace?
I don't know about the productive.
I don't know.
Defensively is the only thing I think he does.
That's
it
great.
But we always say something, fellas, and let's stay solid. We always talk about potential. The potential he has to go to another team is very high, and that's why I said you would pay him walking in the door.
So let me ask you. Let me ask you a question. If the way we sit here at this table and we look at Draymond saying, if he went to another team, do other teams look at him like that? Like, we know if you come here, you're not going to be that valuable.
Right. Do other teams see him as a piece to win a championship?
That's what I.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a 4-time All-Star kid. Yo, I mean,
listen,
really,
you could be an all-star
really,
just being in the right situation.
But really, again, let me see you on this situation. Okay, let me.
That's what I'm
this.
saying.
Let me ask you this: would you bring him?
I
to the
see this
Knicks?
go. I know it.
With
You asking me this question?
yeah, I'm asking you.
Yeah, the Knicks fan. Why not? I don't understand.
Hey, I'll punch you dead in your face.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I think that's the right situation. I think that would be the right situation for
Again.
Draymond Green because that's a veteran presence.
A blue
That's
collar
somebody.
guy.
Yeah, that's somebody that's going to actually hold Porzingis and the rest of these guys accountable. This is what I need you to do on defense. This is what I'm saying. It all depends on the
Are we gonna
situation.
change this into a Knicks?
No, it's not a Knicks. It's not a
Draymond
Knicks
to the Knicks?
conversation. But we're all
Just show it.
talking about the
Example.
kind of the same thing. That
Oh,
right
but
situation.
hold on, wait. That
Yeah, here we
you should
go.
ask a better question.
What's that?
Do the Knicks pay him max dollars? Is the question.
Yes.
No, the Knicks will pay him max dollars because they are
Do
the
the
Knicks.
Knicks?
Not as of like, oh, we're the Knicks and we're making
But
a
does
smart
it make
business.
sense?
Hold on.
for-
And then he'll
for the
turn
Knicks
into
to
Tim
pay him?
Hardaway Jr.
Hold on. Let's be real.
Does it make
The
sense?
Nets would pay him max dollars. Let's be real, because again, it is what you have.
It's a sexy
coming
name, though.
to
That's
your
more
team.
about.
That's
yeah.
what it is. What you gonna say? No, I'm not gonna pay him. Come on.
I don't know, man.
Just like Klay. Klay, we all know Klay is one of the top 3 shooters in the league. You not gonna pay him max dollars? Come on, in a
But
league
Klay's different
where
though.
shooting-
Yeah.
Klay's different because you're getting defense from Klay and you're getting shooting.
Without a
You're
doubt.
getting
Gotta
one
pay
of
him.
the dudes
Gotta-
when
I don't
he gets
think
hot. It's a problem.
This is interesting. I don't think I'm arguing Klay as much as I'm arguing Draymond.
I agree with
That's
you.
the.
That's what I agree. I agree with you.
completely.
I don't know.
On the Warriors, you gotta pay Dre.
But
So I got-
because it's a nucleus that
got- if you wanna
makes
keep
it's,
that
it's
nucleus
the
together.
it's the train that makes it. It's the
Yes.
engine that makes the train go.
Unless
Yeah.
you pay Boogie and get rid of Dre.
That all depends. But that all depends on what happens this year. But I got a question. I got a question for the table. It might not be able to be answered this quickly, but if these guys get to 7, if Steph and Klay and Draymond get to 7, where are we looking at this team at?
They're one of the
man.
greatest
Greatest
teams
team
of
ever.
all time.
Yeah,
Interesting how you said one of the.
One of the.
You're reluctant
One
to
of
say
the.
the greatest.
One of the. Because you know what? Even if I do
Point
say.
that out there.
I was just saying.
No, hold on.
He's about to say that.
Listen, even if I do say the greatest, right? Mark is gonna pull one of his scrolls out, and he's gonna go to the Lakers teams back in the days or the Celtics. You know?
Wow.
Yo, I seen this kid play on a peach basket. He was amazing.
Wow.
Well, we already said they're a dynasty, right?
listen,
We already
Oh yeah,
know
they're
that.
dynasty. They're dynasty right now. They're
But
dynasty.
still, 11 beat 7. I don't care what.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The scroll came out. He went
11 will
barefoot.
beat 7. So,
That'd be interesting if he get to 7 though.
but again, we are.
Yeah, we're a long way.
long
I'm just
way.
saying.
Long
I'm just
way.
saying.
That's a pipe and a dream.
Yeah.
So let me just say that. But
Pipe.
Wow.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yo, listen, that came with the bottom of the scroll. He just looked at.
That's
All right, we'll
all
take
right,
that.
real quick, let me ask this question: if they don't get more than 3, what are the Warriors?
They're still a dynasty.
Still dynasty. Still one of the best
Still
teams in
dynasty.
NBA history, as far as I'm concerned.
Still a
It's
dynasty.
not enough time for that.
I'm just saying, still a
Not enough
dynasty.
time?
There's not enough
You can't
time.
give a quick answer on that?
I would say they're still a dynasty, but the question probably should be where do you rank them amongst the greatest if they stop at 3?
I would rank
What
them.
do you say,
That's a good
Mark?
question. If they stop at 3, they definitely not a dynasty as far as greatness, but they're a dynasty as far as wins.
To me, they would be at the bottom of my list of dynasties. But right now, San Antonio is.
Okay.
Yo, on that note, thank you for tuning in. Listen, you can send us comments. We are getting back at our comments. Follow us on Instagram and also subscribe to our channel.
Make sure y'all click all them links, man.
Make sure you do it.
Peace.
Peace out.
Hip hop.